Urban Therapy with Sun752. This your daily go-getterism number 412 for November 19th, 2015. Check this out, y'all. You know what I mean? Take y'all back with this one. You know what I mean? One hit wonder style. I think they had maybe like 2 hits, but this was the only hit that they had that I really remember and I think that I really like. Actually, the album was alright. It was alright. You know what I mean? It was alright. Yeah. I know y'all remember this. It was only like 22 years ago. What? 23 years? 23. Yeah, I mean. Anyway. That's Jade right there. Y'all know I can't write it no more. But the YouTube police on my back. Alright, we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to that. So check it out, right? Alright, today, what should I say tonight? What I want to talk about is the times in your life when you have to have a secret meeting. You know, it's not like the secret meeting where it's like you don't have no business being with somebody romantically that you ain't supposed to be with. And I'm not talking about that secret meeting, but sometimes even though you're not doing anything illegal or you're not doing anything behind the person that you love's back or whatever, your husband, your wife, or should I say spouse, or behind your girlfriend or your boyfriend, not behind their back. But sometimes you have to have a meeting with some people to take care of some business matters that may not jive well with the people that you are cool with. For example, let's say, just for an example, you need some work done around your crib. You know what I mean? It could be anything. It could be a leaky roof. It could be faucets leaking, or a pipe that has been working right, or stopped up sink or something like that. And your man, you know, for the ladies out there, let's say your man don't know how to fix this kind of stuff, but you have a friend who does know how to fix it. Now, your man don't really want you, you know, talking to other men or asking another man to come help out at the crib. He would really rather him be the one to get somebody from the outside to do it, but he might be dragging his feet on it. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to, you know, call up your peoples or whatever. And the thing is, it could have been somebody that you used to mess with back in the day. It might have never been anything serious or whatever, but you know that he know how to fix this shit, and you know that he'll do it for cheap. Now, you know, so y'all set up this little rendezvous. Like I said, nothing romantic or nothing like that, but it's like, listen, look, when my man not home, I need you to come to the crib and check this thing out, and if you can fix it, I'll give you the money for it and everything. I know you're not gonna charge me up, but I need to go. We need to get this thing fixed while he's gone, and kick it like it's miraculously fixed. You know, when he get home. You know what I mean? It's a secret meeting. Like, you wasn't meeting with your old dude or whatever to do nothing bad. You was actually meeting with him to do something good. But you knew that your man wouldn't understand you asking him to do it. So you disrespected a little bit, but that's one of those things that when they happen in the dark, even if they come to light, it's not going to get you in a whole lot of trouble. But in order to keep the order and, you know, sort of take one for the team and to unstop that sink, you went ahead and took care of it. Now, you can always lie to your man, you know, get some trainer or something like that. Like, I know this shit wasn't working before, but it's a miracle. It's a miracle. The Lord unstopped the sink. Anyway, you know, and there are a lot of situations where this has to be done. You know, like not necessarily in that way, but let's look at it this way. Now, if you are a community leader, you know, you're doing things in the community, but you know that politically it's hard for you to get funded for certain things. Let's say let's say the basketball courts or the swings are messed up at your local playground, and you want to get some funding in order to either repave the blacktop, or, you know, get some new swings, or tear down the old swings or whatever, sliding boards and stuff, and you want to get some new ones put up. but you can't get the money to do that, and the community is not paying for it, and nobody is willing to chip in except for the local strip club. Now, people feel some kind of way about the local strip club and all of that kind of stuff. So you can't bring the local strip club up. You know, like you can't say at the playground that the let's say boobs and booties paid for the swings. You can't. That can't be the sponsor. But if boobs and booties is willing to pay for it on the low, you might meet with boobs and booties and like, listen, we can't put your name on the new facilities. We can't do that because it's not gonna look right. It almost look like we're advocating having a strip club. And you know, y'all have already had y'all problems with the community because they don't really want y'all there. Now, but I mean, if you're willing to help out, listen, I'm gonna take your money and we can help you get the heat off of you from the community. Like, you know, I'll get with the local state representative or whatever, and they'll kill all of that, getting you shut down and all of that. So people will be wondering, how come we've been trying to get at boobs and booties for the longest time, and they'll never get closed down? Because boobs and booties, pay for those swings and those in the blacktop in the basketball courts, but on the low. So it happened by a secret meeting. Sometimes you just have to make some deals in the dark in the back room. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not always a popular decision, but it's just something that you have to do sometimes. And now you probably have your own scenario in which you've had to do something like that. Just think back in your mind, like, oh yeah, y'all remember, you know what I mean, when two of my good friends was warring with each other, and you know what I mean, but one of them was failing English, and and the other one had the answers to the test. So I knew that the one that was failing wasn't going to ask the ones that had the, so you made the deal. So, you know what I mean? So, listen, you got to do what you got to do at certain times. And actually, if you're able to do these kind of deals and bring people together and open up the lines of communication to whereas, unapproachable people or seemingly unapproachable people become approachable, then that makes you the type of person that is the go-to person. But make sure you're doing it in the right way. Because, people will look at this video and be like, yeah, because I remember I was trying, I really want to sell pills instead of the weed. But, I can't, no, I'm not talking about that. So we don't want to go into the negativity when it comes to that. But the bottom line is you have to find ways to make things work. And the better you are at making things work and getting the resources, utilizing the resources that are available to you to get things to work between people, bringing people together, then you become a valuable commodity. And more than likely, you're going to capitalize off of that and make a couple of dollars. But I'm sure I don't have to tell you that. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, if you're looking at the greater whole and you realize that dealing with this one and dealing with this one on the low is the thing to do that will make everybody happy in the long run, then sometimes you just have to make an executive decision. But make sure that the executive decision that you make is clean. You know what I mean? Make sure that you minimize your margin for error to the lowest common. No, fuck all that math. Just make sure that you don't get messed up with it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And this is another thing I'm saying. Remember the Urban Therapy with Son Mind Right and Body Better Fitness Experience is this Saturday. What's the date? Oh, the 21st. This Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the McVeigh Recreational Center, 400 East Ontario Street, on the corner of Ontario and D Street. Make sure y'all come through, get your workout on, fellowship with some good people, learn the right foods to eat, learn, how come the media is got, had your mind all messed up or whatever, make you start thinking of, doing crazy shit like, I ain't gonna go in all that. I'm not gonna diss nobody. Bottom line is make sure you come come through on Saturday. If you live in the Philadelphia area, I don't care if you live all the way down Baltimore. I don't care if you live all the way in New York. I don't care if you, I don't know, live in a lighthouse in the ocean down Jersey. Anyway, come through. Make sure y'all get that in Mind Right Body Better fitness experience. Because, you know, it's urban therapy with Son. The hood is our health, baby. You know what I'm saying? 93. Smoking on a butt, sipping on a Heineken. Yeah, baby.